Stepping in, the long ball threat, William DeJesus, leading the AL in batting average. Outside low, ball one.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Not even close there, and it's 2-0.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Right-hander kicks, deals. This one in the air, center field. Touches down, that's a hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time.
Runner on the move, got him swinging, and safe. It's a stolen base. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games.
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take 2 outs, bases loaded. William DeJesus getting ready to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And a foul ball left side.
He's been successful finding ways to get on base, and that's not easy for rookies to do. His career is off to a good start. That's what you want to see from one of your top prospects.
The shortstop takes the ball. 1-1. Traffic on the bases with one already in at bottom half of inning number 2. Breaking ball inside. And it's 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Line drive brings it in for the third out. So they get one down. William DeJesus now at the plate. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Out of here. A gigantic blast. His second homer this series, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely.
And next to hit for the Sox, William DeJesus. He's already homered in this game. That's out to center field. Harris settles under it and makes the catch. Final score in this one, 11-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Man at first. Here's David Fletcher. Grounder might be 2. Fires to second for 1. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job.
2 outs, nobody on. So up next for Chicago, William DeJesus. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the catch, inning over. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Michael Harris will hit next. Left-hand batter waits. Ground ball could be 2. To second, there's one. Over to first, safe. William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Sale delivers. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. Over to Albies. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
First offering. Runner goes. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here on the south side, top 6. So now to the plate for Atlanta, David Fletcher. Out to short, DeJesus. In the hole, jump throw, Fletcher retired. William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And there's a hit.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Over to first, and he's saved. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. 2 outs. Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Out. And that'll end the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, William DeJesus. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Clips the corner. Strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next offering is downstairs. That's a base hit, and the winning run is aboard. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down. And it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. So, runner at second, 2 down. And up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. The winning run on second base. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's some real power at the plate. William DeJesus leading the AL in batting average. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Two on the way. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And Guerrero is set down. 2 down. First and second, 2 outs. And now it's Luis Robert. The pitch. This to third. Tosses across to first. And they take care of Robert. And in scoring position with 2 away. William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one misses. And it's 1-0. And the pitch.
Ball. When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it's into the gap. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that will end the inning. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals. On the ground, out to short. Dive, and he's got it. From his backside, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. 2 outs, runner on first. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. And Witt is out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So 1 out, nobody on. And next to hit for the Sox, William DeJesus. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Bounced up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to hold on to it. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The pitch. Runner on the go. And a sac bunt here. Perez gets it to first. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner into scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Man at second here with 2 away. Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. Slider got him for strike 3. So no runs. 1 out, runner at second. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Out to short. Oh, he gloves it. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then...
So 2 down, and now William DeJesus. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
With the tying run at the plate as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Tying run at the plate.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Outside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all. As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
The tying run at the plate. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So the tying run at second. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. The throw in. And he's in there as a run scores on the play.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. Really important at bat coming up now.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Luis Robert now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Inning over. So the lineup flips over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals. 2 outs. Out to short. DeJesus. They take the force out. Inning over. A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB. So up next for Chicago, William DeJesus. 3 hits and a loss last night. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Singer checks the runner. DeJesus dives back in safely. Deal 1. There goes the runner. Strike in there. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there. Man at first with 1 gone. Here's a big power threat. William DeJesus. And he's already singled in this game. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 3-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Back here in Kansas City, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. Left-hand hitter waits. Bounced out to short. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming.
And up next for Chicago, William DeJesus. He's already homered here in this one. Right through there for a strike. And the righty deals. That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. Around 3rd. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Next to the White Sox, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 5th. And he grounds one to the right side. Gets to it with a slide. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. And a pitch. On the ground to short, DeJesus. Throws to first, and Renfroe is retired. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A massive home run. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add on. It's 7-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And next to hit for the Sox, William DeJesus. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Stratton measures 6 feet 2 inches, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. One down, base is empty. In the air, out towards left center. 2 down. 9-4, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the shortstop at the plate, William DeJesus. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swung on, belted. And in one hops the wall. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Batting 4, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. In comes the first run of the game as the White Sox take the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about it.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1 on the first, but he beats it, and a run scores. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next to hit, William DeJesus. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
The pitch. Runner on the go. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Pasquantino falls it in, 2 away.
Now batting.
So first and second with 1 gone. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. At the belt and fires. To short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's 2. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Royals 3 and the White Sox 1. We go to the top of the fifth. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, William DeJesus. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a base hit.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And that's ball 4. Go ahead run on base. So up next for Chicago, Luis Robert. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the
double steal. Pitch is high. And the throw. He's out at third. Well, we go bottom 6. And here is Kyle Isbell. Out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the shortstop, William DeJesus. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
The shortstop takes the ball. Outside low, and that's ball 2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That was blasted to the moon. It's his 8th home run of the year. And just like that, they're out front. It's 4-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And now the shortstop, William DeJesus. Looking to complete the cycle with a double.
William DeJesus.
To third, and that chance handled. To first, and that is that. 10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. For Chris Singleton and our entire base is empty with 2 away. And up next for Chicago, William DeJesus. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throw, save, and that was close.
It's good hustle. And when you're talking about an emerging leader on a team, those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example, you know, game in, game out.
Two outs, runner at first. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. In the air on the infield. Pasquantino sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 2nd. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And here it comes. On the ground to the left. Fires over to Guerrero. And they get Perez for the out. 2 outs, nobody on. Stepping in, the long ball threat, William DeJesus. Reached on an infield single his first time. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay throw in there safely. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Two outs with a man at third. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. steps to the plate for the White Sox. Righty delivers. Bounce to the right. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. As we go to the last of the third, digging in, Hunter Renfroe. On the ground, DeJesus. And Renfroe is retired. So to a board and 2 outs, scoreless game. William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1.
This kid's power really stands out. Even though he's a top prospect, I still thought it was going to take time before he started to hit.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Say goodbye to that one. That's his 4th home run of the series. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
First and second, no outs. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Here's a 2-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Goes to second, safe there. Two outs, runner on first. William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. Looking to complete the cycle with a double. That one missing inside.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. That's his 5th homer of the series. It's 6-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got on it.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals. Here comes a pitch. On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Relay to first, double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. Out to short. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
And that one is in for a strike.
Here's a rookie shortstop trying to make his way at the major league level, and a lot of people think he's going to be a great player. Scouts certainly love it.
And a pitch. And a foul ball.
Finish him.
It's not easy jumping up a level, even if you're a top prospect. The speed of the game is much faster in the majors, and on top of that, now he gets to face the best pitchers in the world. Go get him, kid.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hit hard on the ground to short. The throw to first. Out. That ends the inning, and they limit. And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John. So up next, William. DeJesus. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers.
Runner on the go. This one in the air. Under it. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 outs. Runner takes off. Puts a bunt down. Right side. Noel takes it himself. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. So they pick up a bottom of the first. So in now for Cleveland, Andres Jimenez. Bounce to the left side. On to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Runner at first with 2 away. William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Slings it across, and that is the end. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. And the pitch. Out to short. DeJesus. Zips it across. He's out. 1 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, William DeJesus. Gets under it and pops it up. Has this one sized up. Puts it away for the out.
He's been going after these guys consistently.
Man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Lane Thomas. And he deals. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Two outs. Out to short. DeJesus gets it to first, and that ends the inning. Make it. Now here is William DeJesus. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. The shortstop takes the ball. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Ripped to short. Whips it across, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. On to extra innings. Now it's the shortstop, William DeJesus. The pitch. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. Onto the home run porch and left. Gone. He powers that one out of here. His 11th of the year. It's 3-1. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, well, this is a big win on the road.
One gone, runner at first. William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Thomas going back on this one. Bangs off the wall. Fletcher grounds second on his way to 3rd. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. And he's got himself a triple.
Hey.
That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
So one gone with a runner at 3rd. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. The pitch. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. With the way defenders track down balls these days.
Base is empty, one away. And up next for Cleveland, Lane Thomas. Out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. And there's 2 away. And next to hit for the Sox, William DeJesus.
William DeJesus.
Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Runner takes off. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Brings it in. And that is that. Base is full. 2 gone. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Out to short. DeJesus zips it to first. That ends the inning and stops. And now William DeJesus. So the big right-handed hitter at the plate. Lots of power. He is dangerous. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Under it. Makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Now batting.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the shortstop at the play. William DeJesus. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Here comes Marte around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they take the lead in the 7th.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Payoff pitch. Ripped on a line. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Here's Josh Naylor. Two outs. On the ground to short. Fires over to Guerrero. That ends the inning. 1 left for the. All set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, William DeJesus. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That missed by a lot. 1-0. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And a strikeout for the first. 9-4 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Chicago White Sox have taken the first 2 games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox.
William DeJesus.
Nice stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Two outs. Runner on the move. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. No runs. One. Here's Andres Jimenez. On the ground. Oh, what a stop. To first. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. In the air to left center. Quan settles underneath it. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Back here in Cleveland, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Ryan Rocchio. On the ground, out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. And a quick out, number 1. William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's a guy who does it all. Line drive.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard.
And the batter now, William DeJesus. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one carrying. Onto the home run porch and left, gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. His 12th of the season. It's 5-3. And all he needed was a late single to keep his hitting streak alive, but that'll do.
Yeah, nerves of steel. He knew the streak was on the line, but he didn't let it stop him from blasting one out of here. Keep it going, my guy. I think he was anticipating the hitter to be caught off guard by how slow that changeup was. But to his credit, very patient, waited for it.
William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's already homered in this game. On a line, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is.
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. Here comes Marte around third. He's safe as he gets his hand in.
Well done. Drives in the run. kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
To third might be two. Off balance feet, there's one. On a nailer, they get two.
Well, you can see this team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles, look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
7-3 is how this one ends. So 1 out, nobody on. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. On the ground to the left. Throws to first in time.
Good late bite on that slider.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. Kicks and deals. Bounce to the left side. De Jesus. Tosses to first. Third out. William De Jesus digs in now.
The shortstop, William De Jesus.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. Feed to second, that's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that. So now the DH spot, Ahmed Rosario. Here's a 2-2. Runner on the go. Right side. Sneaks through, base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat.
So 2 down. So up next for Chicago, William De Jesus. 0 for 1 so far. There's a swing and a drive. Going, gone. He'll circle the bases. His 13th home run of the season, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-3. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the number.
Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. Here's some real power at the plate. William De Jesus. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
The wind and the pitch. And that one hammered. That's back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous.
Now here is William De Jesus. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's down and in. Upstairs.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
No, good solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first, and that's one away. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, your 2024 Chicago White Sox.
So 2 away with nobody on. William DeJesus steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch misses. Abbott, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Out towards left center. Fraley grabs it on the run. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now Jonathan India. Out to short, DeJesus. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Bounced out to short, DeJesus. Slings to first. That's out number 3. William DeJesus, the next to hit.
Shortstop, William DeJesus.
Line drive, could be extra bases. Here comes Marte around 3rd. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Save! That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. And there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 outs. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A 2-run homer. His 2nd home run of the series. And they boost their lead. It's 4-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boo. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson. Out to short, DeJesus. Over to first, and that is that. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, William DeJesus. 1 for 2. Hit hard, that gets through. 1 runs in. Marte headed for the plate. He is safe. It's 6-1.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. Hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called. Andrew Vaughn now. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through it for the K. Had him way out front of the slurve. First and second, 2 down. And now it's Luis Robert. 2 on, 2 outs. Got it by him for the K. Jonathan India at the plate. The pitch. Out to short. DeJesus. And that's the third out. Reds strand a couple. The lead remains 5. 1 out, bases empty. Now it's the shortstop, William DeJesus. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That's to third. And it gets by him. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate. Runner on the go. Bounce to third. Sends it across to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And in scoring position with 2 away. And now the right fielder, Andrew Vaughn. Man at second. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team.
In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz.
Hey, come on now.
And he can't make the play. Throw to first, gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the 2nd out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up.
Here's a big power threat, William DeJesus. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. The shortstop takes the ball. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. This one in the air. India drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Jake Fraley. 2-2 now. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. That's out number 2.
Now batting.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. William DeJesus.
Not shortstop.
The wind of the pitch.
DeJesus.
That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now struck out swinging his first time. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
And a swing and a miss. And 1 away.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Swing and a ball popped up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. He thought about it, but instead returns to second. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Here's a 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Timing on the swing was good.
Now a chance for William DeJesus. 1 for 2.
Shortstop. William DeJesus.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. William DeJesus will hit next. 1 for 3. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around third. He scores, and they lead by 4. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Vladdy at the plate and takes high there.
Well, don't count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
The next pitch misses. Now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Luis Robert up next for the White Sox. And they're all loaded up.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with a
Steer. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Pop up here, third base side. De La Cruz makes the catch, and that's...
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck.